This is a reading for Susan, who has asked for a general reading, and I'm going to use the Visconti tarots, beautiful gilded tarots, Renaissance artwork, some of the original tarot artwork. So let's see what the tarot has to say for Susan today. Okay, Susan, the card that represents you is a reversed Seven of Cups. Card of your current concerns is the Chariot. Your past foundation. This is the Hierophant. Your recent past is the Ace of Cups. Currently, for you, it is the Eight of Wands, or excuse me, Eight of Swords. And your near future is the Five of Coins. Card that represents you, how you feel about yourself, your environment, is the Two of Wands. How your friends feel about you is the Empress. This is how they see your life and how you interact with them. Your goal card. It's another Swords card. That's a Six of Swords. And your outcome card. Goodness. That's the Ten of Wands. Hope you can see that. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got here. Well, the Cups card that represents you, Cups is a card of love. It means that you're a very spiritual and poetic person, someone who is very generous natured and loving, giving, a family woman, a concerned mother, grandmother, that sort of thing. And that home is your heart. Talks about you being steadfast, closeness to your family. Even when they're far away from you, you're there for them, and you take time for them, and have always been very giving. The card that covers you right now, the card that is kind of your concern, the Chariot, speaks of travel. It also says that you are well-traveled, that's something that you really enjoy in your life. You like to see new places, you love to go visit family. Travel and excitement is one and the same for you. I see water. You would love to travel in a boat from a marina somewhere nearby. I would say that you probably live reasonably close to the coast. That you're also not opposed to flying, and that you do have family that is on another continent. Perhaps you visit occasionally. But it also shows that you've had recent travel and that you have enjoyed that so much that you plan to travel more. So for a woman who likes to travel, that is a good card. Your past foundation, which is the Hierophant, well, that speaks of a conservative nature. You approach things with wisdom and kindness, and sometimes you're vulnerable, sometimes you're very strong. The basis shows me that your home life was good, you were loved, and that has built your personality, which helps for your kindness, your thoughtfulness, your ever forgiveness, and it also speaks of somebody who likes to change, somebody who gets in a rut, and over a period of time they look back and they say, I can change this, and you do. Things like weight loss, changing your hairstyle, your appearance, those things are some things that are important to you and that periodically you like to do the change. You're young at heart. You've always been young at heart and somewhat energetic, very energetic in your youth. And as you became an adult, traveling for you has been pretty much a lifelong thing. You just have always liked to do that, and that goes along with your basis here for your kindness and generosity. You've always looked for opportunities and taken them, and at times taken people with you. So that speaks of a really good nature that you have, and that you are well loved because of that. Your recent past, which is the Ace of Cups, that speaks to maybe a newness in the family, maybe birth of a child or a grandchild or a great-grandchild, something of that nature, and that you have loving thoughts and feelings for all of your family members. A song comes to my mind, really pretty little tune. I've got Georgia on my mind. I really don't know how that fits in, but it's something that came to me as I was looking at this card, because I see it as a strong family person, whether you're alone or whether you're together. That's always the basis of your heart. You hold it dearly, and you stay in touch with your family all the time. So your recent past shows possibly first grandchild or great-grandchild, or something that was a first for you in some way, very special. Now your current situation, which is the Nine of Swords, excuse me, that's the Eight of Swords. I need to count. Swords is sometimes a conflict card, and in this case the Swords card just might mean that plans that you have had may not be coming through the way you'd anticipated. If you'd planned some travel or to go somewhere to go see family or something like that, although it will happen, it is not going to happen exactly the way you had planned. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's like, some other burden has come to you, and that other burden has just superseded whatever plans that you had or plans you're thinking of, and so there'll be a change, but it'll still happen. You'll still do some traveling, and that's good, because whatever it is that you need to get taken care of, you will do that, and then when you are off doing whatever it is you do for enjoyment, wherever you go, you won't have any concerns, and that's important to you. You're one of those kind of people, you don't like to leave loose ends. You especially like to have things orderly, and when you go somewhere or visit family or something like that, you want to be able to relax and enjoy their company and just have a fantastic time. You're a person who, when you do something for enjoyment, you just really plan well, do it the best way possible, and then when you come back, you're just praising it. Oh, it was such a wonderful time, and you share that with others, and it feels good to you. That's good. I would say that you're not necessarily spontaneous, except on rare occasion. So you use your wisdom and your thoughtfulness and pre-plan pretty much everything that you do, and so things work really well for you. Your near future, which is the Five of Coins, that typically means a kind of a monetary gain of some sort. In this case, it might mean something that you'd anticipated may come through, but then again, it might not. It's kind of a half-iffy card, where if there's any disruption or some change that happens that stops your plans from coming to fruition, it may be costly. And I'm looking here and thinking, whether this trip is costly or not, it may cost you more, or it may be that's why it prevents you from going as you had originally planned. However, in the reverse side, it's not a major downturn. It's just a little bump or an uncertainty is what I would call it. The card that represents how you feel about yourself, the Two of Wands. Now, Wands is energy and growth and those experiences in your life that add to your whole repertoire of your experience. And it's sometimes you're waiting for something to happen, for a desire that you have to be accomplished. You look back and you think, I could have done this different. Maybe I should have done this different. However, I didn't. It's not like a regretful thing, but this particular card is reversed. And because it's reversed, it actually speaks of some frustration on your part. And even though you have felt frustrated about yourself and about some things that have happened, there are other things that have been more important that have lifted you. I see like travel over water as something that really made you happy. And see, there's a lot of travel indicated in here, and a lot of good fortune and good planning. So overall, I would say, even though this card is reversed and it says that you do have some down times or times when you're concerned about the way things are going for you, overall, it's been very positive. You have had life changes that, you know, are forever with you, but for the most part, you're happy with who you are. And when you make changes in yourself, in your appearance, and in the way you do things, that just increases it. And that's something that you have a really good way of dealing with problems in your life. As you make those changes, you see that path. You see what could make you feel better and what could improve your life, and that's what you do. So it says a lot of good about you and about your decision making and your conscious choices. Now, the Empress, which represents how your family and friends think of you, is almost like matriarch. And that's a good thing because they respect you. They always think highly of you. They come to you for answers. If they need help, they know you're there. And so they love you and they feel very positive about you and about how you respond to them. They see your life as being a beautiful person. People say that you're beautiful, that over the years you've even improved as far as the person that you are and how you look and how you behave and your presence. So that's a very positive thing that your family and friends feel about you, how they see you. Your goal card here is the Six of Swords, which is reversed. Again, that's another conflict card, but it's not a serious issue right here. The Six of Swords represents journeys again, and sometimes that you are doing a journey to leave problems behind. But I don't see that as being your goal. I see your goal as being you take a journey after you've resolved problems that you've left behind, so you're fresh and new, and when you do take off and go to enjoy yourself or visit family, it's it's how you want to be, and this is what your goal is. You want to continue to travel, you want to continue to be with family and friends, and see new things, do new things, and just enjoy life. So your goal is a very positive thing. Now your outcome card, this is the Ten of Wands. Again, as I mentioned, the wands speak of energies and growth. And a Ten of Wands, the way it plays in with your other cards here, is sometimes overextending yourself, or making promises, or making decisions, things that you want to do, plans that you have. Sometimes you're overextended and you want to do more than you really have the energy to do. You know, over time things change and energy levels change, and physically we change. So when you make your plans, be sure to make enough time so that you can relax and enjoy what you do. Never overextend yourself, because physically that's kind of detrimental to you. That's how I see your outcome card, is that you have had all these good things in your life, and the family and the friends, and the love and the respect, and the traveling, many journeys that you've enjoyed. But time is for you is time to do more relaxing things, more things that'll give you precious memories, and precious time is spent every minute enjoying it. From what I see here, you have had so many positive things happen in your life, and the love that's come in for something new in your life, something that was really great, and the song in your heart, the song of Georgia on my mind, tells me that you are at peace with everything that's going on in your life, and that the love around you, you recognize it and you hold it tightly. So I see you've had a great path. Your path right now, as it continues, will meet your goal. However, I just caution you to plan your time so that the energies that you have and the growth that you want in your life continues without stress. Don't want you to have any kind of stress. Just want you to have a great enjoyment, especially when you're visiting family, because that is so important to you. As far as a general reading, I think that covers pretty much everything that I can see. If you have any questions, you can certainly call me or send me an email. Thank you.